Hey guys, Gavin here, your fitness and fat loss go-to guy. How do you like my headset? The reason I've got my headset on is because my wife and mother-in-law are downstairs with our baby Tallulah, causing no end of noise. I mean, it's a real pain for me to get anything done. So I'm working from home today, and I just wanted to help you guys and show you what supplements I use with my clients and what I've recommended to other people that want to get rapid results. In terms of rapid results, we're looking at fat loss, okay? And some people don't want to use supplements, which is absolutely fine, but if you want rapid results and want to give your body a boost, really get it on track ASAP, then these are supplements that you should look to use, and I'm going to show you where to get them from, how much they cost and all that sort of business. The reason that we're looking to use these supplements is to try and restore your hormone balance. So if you've been eating rubbish for the last few years, or maybe all of your life, if you've been getting crappy sleep and you've been stressed at work, stressed at home, you know, all sorts of stresses going on, chances are your hormones are all over the shop and preventing you from burning fat. Even the best fitness program and the best nutrition program can struggle if your hormones are all over the shop. So these are supplements I recommend to try and get that balance back and really get your body on track so that you can burn more fat 24/7 and get better results. How does that sound? Is that okay? Yeah? Alright, so first one I'm going to look at is Element Nutrition. So you can see up here we've got elementnutrition.co.uk. You can just Google that, it'll pop up. And the first one we need to look at, not these ones here, is a probiotic. Alright, let's bring that in. Boom. Alright, search that. Alright, bum, bum, bum. I'm not looking at probiotic straws. See, what I should have done was just go over here. That would have been much quicker. Alright. So, I'm not looking at these straws, they're more for kids. What I'm looking at is these ones here, probiotic complex. So, friendly bacteria. So, it's all about, you know, your digestive system. This is so anyone who struggles with IBS or bloating, all that kind of stuff. This is what we're looking to get you sorted. And let's bring up some more details of this one. Let's see, it's only £7.10 for 60 capsules. And let's have a look. Okay, yeah, bowel function. Blah blah blah. Okay, you see 1 or 2 capsules a day with meals. The reason we take them with meals is because certain supplements, if you just have on an empty stomach, the stomach is acidic. So what will happen is it'll destroy the supplement before it even gets a chance to work, before it gets into the intestine and delivered all over the place. So that's the reason why we take them most of the time with a meal or just after a meal. Alright, so that's probiotic complex. Another one we're looking for is omega-3 fish oils. Very good for brain function, but very good for switching on your fat loss enzymes. So the one we're looking at here is down here. You can get the liquid form, it's absolutely fine. Not for me though, I can't really stomach that. It makes me gag a little bit. I'm not a big fan of fish. So the ones we're looking at are oil capsules. You can get these from Holland & Barrett and places like G&C, and you can usually get a good deal, but I can't guarantee how good they're going to be. So these are the ones I go for. I usually get, you know, around about 120. And see, they don't really do you any sort of deal there. But yeah, as I said, good for switching on your fat loss enzymes, which is what we need. Take 1 after every meal. You can take up to 5 a day, but I don't really know if there's any benefit of going up to 5. So 1 after every meal, that'll do the job. Alright, so another one that we want from here. Alright, vitamin D. Let's see if we can get vitamin D down here. Vitamins and minerals. Vitamin D, especially during the winter months, people are very deficient, and because we don't get a great deal of light in Britain, it's sometimes good to make sure you're getting your good dose of vitamin D. So again, this is vitamin D. 60 capsules, £6.05. Alright, doddle. Some of these supplements might seem a little bit expensive, but they're going to last you quite a long time. Alright, I said you don't have to take them forever. So you know, once you've got your body flying and you're out of the blocks, and then the weight should drop off, then you don't really need to keep using them. Okay, as long as you eat properly, as I tell you to in all my emails and my fitness programs, and you get to bed early, you get some decent sleep, that should help restore that balance. But this is what we want to do. We want to kickstart your body, kickstart your fat loss. So these supplements are going to help you out. All right, so that's it for Element Nutrition. Okay, next one, let's look at Licorice Tea. This is the one I get, vitamin or vitshop.co.uk. You see the website address up here. Okay, it's licorice root that does the job. Licorice root has been found to help us release fat from the belly, which is great. It's what we want. Word of warning with this though, don't leave the tea bag stewing too long because it tastes a little bit like sambuca, and if you're anything like me, sambuca just gives me the heebie-jeebies. It gives me the old ugh. So just don't leave it in there too long. All right. You can get yogi tea. I drink this in combination with green tea really, but licorice tea is the way forward. Fairly cheap, maybe not compared to PG Tips or something like that, but this will do the job. A couple of cups a day, happy days. And actually, what I should have noted is a food warning here, or high blood pressure or anything like that. If you've got high blood pressure, pregnant, or you're taking any medication, go and check with your doctor before taking any of these supplements. I don't want you, dropping on me or anything like that. So, get the advice if you've got any problems like that. So if you're healthy, then these supplements should be absolutely fine. Yeah, as I said, you can get yogi tea as well, which is good. You can get these from health food shops, but I do most of my shopping. I'm a busy man, so I do it all online. It's just easy. These are really quick at delivery as well. I usually get mine within a couple of days, so very, very good. All right, next up, let's go over to Phil Richards. So Phil Richards Performance.co.uk, and I've got one up here. Iodine Fort. Very good for boosting your thyroid and giving your metabolism a kick up the arse, basically. So let me just look into this, what we've got. As you can see, 1 to 3 capsules with breakfast. Let's go over to the product info, and it shows you what it's good for. As I said, thyroid, blah blah blah, metabolism, raise energy levels, tells you sort of what's in it. Ideal for anyone with thyroid problems. Kelp, this contains kelp. You can go to any health food store and get kelp. You don't necessarily have to use these supplements that I'm recommending, but these are ones that I recommend to my clients. Okay. Selenium, very good as well, which is in there again for thyroid function. So that's ideal. Another one we want from blah blah blah. There we go. Let's go over to Green Life. Okay. This is a green drink. Helps oxygenate your blood. Gives you masses of energy. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Get up there. Green Life. By the way, Phil Richards is a nutrition expert and strength and conditioning coach. He trains he's trained a lot of the rugby teams out there. Wales, I think Saracens, or Leicester Tigers, Amir Khan, all that sort of people. So he knows his stuff. All right. So, as I said, raise oxygen levels, which is going to help boost your energy. Tastes of mint. My wife doesn't really like it. It's a bit powdery there, but basically have a teaspoon, chuck it in with some water, mix it up, knock it back. So I have one of them a day. All the vitamins and minerals that you need. It's a really, really good one. Helps alkalize your body as well. So if you're too acidic through stress, through eating the wrong foods, when your body's acidic, it thrives, or bacteria thrives, and then turns into yeast, and we end up going into mold and fungus. And when you're at the fungus state is when you've got cancer and all those types of things. So if we can stay over to a neutral body, and by eating green foods, by exercising, by trying to live a stress-free life, and we can be in a more of a neutral state. And there's another one that will help us here, and it's called alkalizing salts as well. So it's in the name, so it tries to bring us back to neutral. There we go. So alkalizing salts, let's know more about them. As I said, disease thrives in acidity. So help our body in alkalinity. Well, so this is what we've got in here. Calcium, sodium, potassium, magnesium. Again, mix it with some water. Does the job. If you're ill all the time and you lack energy, and you're always tired, all that sort of stuff, then go for the alkalizing salts. On the other hand, if you're reasonably healthy and you don't feel like you've run down and you're not always getting ill, then the Green Life powder will do the job for you. Alright, there's another one I want off here. Let me have a look. Yes. No? Oh, that's it. That's it for Full Richards. Alright. See, some of these may be a little expensive, but this is quite a big tub and it's going to last you a long time, okay? Alright, so there's a couple of other ones. These are more advanced ones. This is on myprotein.com and it's phosphatidylserine. And as you can see there, it's a cortisol suppressor. And when we've got high levels of cortisol in the body, our body tends to store more fat around the waist, or around the belly. So if you've been eating lots of rubbish, you're going out on the town, beers on a Saturday night, you're stressed in your job, you're not getting enough sleep, your cortisol levels are going to go up through the roof, or have been up through the roof for many years. So we want to try and bring them down. And this is one of the supplements that helps us do this. This is only a small sachet, okay? Well, it's probably about this big, alright? And it's going to last you a long, long time, because all you have is a quarter to a half a teaspoon once or twice a day, and that's going to help bring the cortisol levels down. Alright, you can do it naturally, bring cortisol levels down, so eating real food, getting your head down, you know, trying to reduce your stress in your life. But as I said, we want to give your body a boost and give it a real good head start, and these supplements, especially this one for cortisol, is going to help you do that. It does taste pretty awful, actually, but as I said, half teaspoon to a quarter teaspoon, chuck it in some water, stir it up, knock it back. I know some people eat this with peanut butter, just on the teaspoon, just to help put it back. So it's up to you. Okay, there's another one I recommend, and this is more for the women, really. It's called, let me have a look, I can never pronounce it properly. Alright, here we go. Diindolylmethane, that's the one. Alright, and what this does is it blocks the bad estrogen. Okay, it's an estrogen blocker. As you can see here, it supports breast, cervical and prostate health, and it's got a lot of research with cancer at the moment, so it's trying to block out the bad estrogen that causes, you know, breast cancer, cervical cancer, those type of things. But what the bad estrogen also does is helps us store fat on the thighs and on the hips and the butt. So if you're sort of struggling to lose weight in that area, DIM, as we call it for short, can help you do that. Okay, so it's very, very good. Let's have a look. Price wise, again, it's not the cheapest. It's £30 for 60 capsules, and you're pretty much going to have one of them a day. Okay, there's not many places you can get this in the UK. This is a UK site, and it certainly delivers. And it can help guys out, you know, if you've got problems with moves, things like that. Well, this supplement can help you out. Right, and let's have a look. What else have we got? There's another one I want to recommend, and it's again mainly for the women, I would say. Let me open a new tab here, and it's fenugreek. Fenugreek capsules. Again, as you can see, you can get them from Holland & Barrett, but ideally you want to get them from somewhere else. I'm not sure if you can get them from Phil Richards. Let's have a look. Just give me a second, guys. See if I can find the one for you. No. Well, yeah, you can get them from Holland & Barrett, but there's definitely better places to get it from. I don't know if My Protein does it, but rather than boring you and looking for those type of things, fenugreek is another one that helps release fat from your sort of love handles. So if you've got a troublesome area like that, it can help reduce those areas. So these are the supplements I recommend. And as I said, we're trying to restore your hormone balance. You're not looking at taking them forever. Once you've got your body on track and you start to drop the weight, then you can start to ease off these, and then just make sure you're eating real food. You're not, going out and having 10 beers at the weekend, all that kind of stuff, which is going to get your hormone levels going crazy again. So these are the ones I recommend for clients. Not not cheap. You know, you're probably looking at over £100 or so for these, but they're going to last you quite a long time. If you have any questions or any problems, anything at all, just give me a shout. I hope this helps you and that you can go out there and get them. In terms of training wise and nutrition, you've got to eat real foods and you've got to be training hard. Otherwise, these supplements, there's not that much point in going for them. As I said, we're trying to give your body a kickstart and really get you moving. So these are the ones for you. Any questions? Just give me a shout. Otherwise, I'll speak to you soon. Take care.